Hello, everyone, and welcome to Royce Airs episode 51, where I am joined with singer-songwriter. She's about to get ready to release her EP, Miss Gia Nicole Manning. Stay tuned. Hello, everybody, and I'm so glad that y'all are here. Meow! Happy Meatless Monday. You know, if you have already messed up the Meatless Monday, it's okay because it's still the start of the day. It's only 2 o'clock. You still have the rest of the day, so go ahead and cut it out for the rest of the day. For those of you who came out to our vegan backyard barbecue and pool party, I want to give my most sincerest thank you to everyone. It was exactly what we had imagined, except for the weather, which is cool. It still worked out. Everyone had a good time. We had over 100 people come out, over 50 different vegan dishes, and just amazing people. So if you missed out, make sure you go and like the NOR17 page so you can stay up to date for whenever we're having our future events. We would definitely love to have you there. And a very special thank you to Miss Ilo for allowing us to use your space, that beautiful pool, humongous, beautiful big backyard. Thank you. For those of you who are joining us for the first time here on the Royce Airs Show, welcome. This is a vegan talk show, and we go on the air every weekday at 2 p.m., so you are cordially invited to join us again. For everybody who is joining us again, thank you. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. The reason why I do this talk show is because vegan is the new norm. At one point, it used to be looked at as this crazy, outlandish idea that a lot of people just associated with, oh, you're just a hippie or, whatever. But it literally is for anyone and everyone. It not only has good health benefits, it's good for your spiritual wealth, your mental wealth, it's better for the environment, better for the animals. Literally everybody and everyone wins when you go vegan. So as people are making that transition, there's always a lot of questions, comments, concerns, so that's why we have this show open. If you have any of those, this is an interactive live broadcast, so please feel free to ask the questions to myself or my guest. I'm really excited to introduce you all to her. Before I do that, though, I want to say a big, huge, special thank you to our first official signed sponsors, the District Market at Mills 50 and Altar Offerings. It really means a lot that you all are sponsoring the show, and I hope that other people will see the dream, they see what's going on, and want to get involved as well, because it costs money, folks, to produce each episode, and I can get them to produce better, faster. I can be a much more handsome host if you can help me buy better toothpaste. So yeah, do that. Just remember, folks, always be passionate about being passionate, because if you have passion, you can never fail. The man who I borrowed that saying from was actually at our vegan backyard barbecue, so special shout out to you, Jules. I really appreciate it. You've been a big inspiration to me, and I'm hoping that the love just continues to flow. It's important that we just strive to be genuine and authentic with one another, because that is going to want to make this place such a much more beautiful world. Speaking of people who are genuine and authentic and passionate, I'm going to go ahead and introduce you all to Miss Gia Nicole Manning.
Hi.
How you doing today?
Doing well. How are you today?
Doing good. I'm glad that you were able to get here today. I see that you got the dreads growing out.
Yes.
I wanted to do the same, but my hair's thinning out, so it's not going to work.
It's all good. I highly recommend the natural movement. My hair, it was always about this length right here when it was straightened, and I used to get relaxers, and it would just kind of never go past that point, and I'd be like, why is that? Well, it turns out that the chemical in relaxers is so harsh that it stunts your hair growth. So I was like, I would love for my hair to just flourish and just like be happy with the way that my hair naturally comes out of my head. So this has been a great journey. It's really been nice.
That's what it's all about. Whenever I see women growing out, rocking the natural, it excites me. I'm like, yes, Yes, do it. We got some folks who are in here with us, so thank you. Adam Sauls, you meowed today. I'm glad that you're here with us. Amari gives us waves. Thank you, Amari. Everyone else, as y'all are joining in, make sure you say hi, say hello, let us know that you're here. And we will just, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, let us know. So, Miss Gia, tell us about yourself. Who is Gia Nicole Manning?
Well, so I am Gia. My name actually is Asian, and it's more popular over in like Asia and India. And in some dialects, it means love. It usually has like a positive definition, when you look online. So like that's really cool. Like I'm really glad that my mom decided to name me Gia. So thank you, Mom. And happy birthday, by the way. Quick shout out to my stepmom. But anyway, more about me. Like I am just, I'm really pretty easygoing, fun loving. I love peace. I love happiness. I love laughter. So, that's what I'm all about. And anything that, encompasses that is, where I like to kind of hang around. So.
Why do you love peace and happiness? That sounds so boring. What about war and destruction?
Well, I feel like that is just not the way that we progress as a civilization. It just like it's one of those things that just sets us back. Kind of like, look at Hidden Figures. It was actually like 3 black women who came up with the mathematics behind the operation for like a lot of the NASA whatever. It was just, if we suppress anybody, then we could be losing out on others' potential greatness, if we didn't give them that opportunity to like shine. So it's just, it's all about keeping this thing going,
Keeping that happiness flowing, compassion, love, yes. That's what it's all about. It's also about having fun. I was wondering if you'd have fun with a little trivia game with me.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Normally I give out NOR 17 stickers as the prize. I forgot to grab them today. So you're going to have to give me an IOU, okay?
Hey, that works for me.
You all can play along as well, too. This is a little trivia game, animal trivia. See how well you know all the different species. So if you know the right answer, type it in, okay? Miss Gia, she can't see the tablet, so there's no cheating. You're good. So, Miss Gia, your first question is, how many legs does a lobster have? Is it A, 8, B, 10, C, 12, or D, 24?
I'm gonna go with like 8 legs.
8 legs?
Yeah.
Do you need a hint?
Yes.
I'll give you a hint. Let's see. Making up things on the spot is kind of difficult sometimes, folks. Okay. You have an octagon that's 8. You have a decagon that's 10. And then what would a 24gon be?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the right answer, though.
True.
And I don't think 8 would be either.
My next guess was 10.
Next guess was 10.
I just really don't know. They remind me of insects, and I'm kind of grossed out by insects and stuff.
Grossed out?
I'm just thinking of a bunch of little legs, and more than 2. Just more than what I'm comfortable with.
Well, I think your answer with 10 is the correct answer. So congratulations, Miss Gia. Adam, you didn't get any of the answers correct on your episode on Friday, and you are still continuing to get them wrong today. So we're going to have like a kind of a private session for you so that we can just kind of sit you down. And don't worry, I don't know any of these answers either. Thank God they're provided for me on this app. Okay, next question. These questions are actually really difficult. Okay, if you studied, maybe a past episode, you might get this one right, okay? It's true or false.
Okay.
So no hints in here. The python is a poisonous snake. True or false?
Python. My natural instinct is to guess true, you know. That one just sounds intense, like python. I don't know, but I want to just go with false because I don't know. It seems like it might be one of those like kind of trick questions. Like the word python might just be throwing me off, so I'm gonna guess false.
You're going to guess false?
Yeah.
Gia, they always say that you should go with your first answer, but
it's
you actually
true.
got it correct saying false. So congratulations. Congratulations. Lisa said python is a constrictor, non-venomous. That is right. Constrictor, I don't really know what that means, Lisa, but thank you. And Adam, yeah, we're letting him do that class for you, bro, because you have gotten all of yours incorrect, and now you got all of Gia's incorrect. I like you, Adam. You're a cool guy. You're a cool guy. I'm just messing with you. So, Gia, yeah, I'll give you your stickers later. I do have another way that you can win a sticker, okay? It's a really fair deal that I think is good, okay?
Okay.
It's called the $17 challenge. With the $17 challenge, you know, I like to meow like a cat. You all know I like to meow like a cat. So I've asked Gia to meow like a cat at least one time during this episode, at least 3 minutes after me explaining these rules, okay? So as long as she fulfills that, then you don't have to pay me $17.
Okay.
But if you meow and you remember, then I'm gonna give you another sticker, okay?
That sounds good.
Oh, thank you. I love the whole political bad deals. Yeah. I come out on top each time. It's cool. So, Gia, tell us about what you're doing in life right now. What inspires you? What motivates you? What you got going on?
Well, I am a singer-songwriter, so right now I'm working on my first EP, my debut EP. It'll be 7 songs because my dad recommended 7. He says that is the number of completion, like when you think of 7 days in a week. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, Dad. Sure enough, I thought of 2 like great songs that really like cater to the whole project. So that's what I have going on right now. Also just learning how to invest my money and just, you know, be more organized in all areas of my life so that everything can work together, you know, so that way I can not spend so much time like working. I can be focusing on what I really want to do. So yeah, I'm just kind of like learning how to like maneuver in finances, how to monetize songwriting. I've been going to expos. I was actually out in California for the ASCAP I Create Music Expo. That was amazing. I've been learning, you know, how to like perfect my craft as a songwriter and network with other songwriters and creatives in this industry. And yeah, that's just really been what's been going on lately.
Well, you said that you want to learn more about organizing your money and all that. That sounds like so much work. Wow. You got Mr. Marco. He just tuned in. He said, "Hey, Gia."
Hi, Marco.
Marco, glad that you're here with us. This is an interactive vegan talk show, so if you have any comments, questions, concerns, please feel free to ask. If you want to chime in more, we're here for you, and we're here for everybody else in the chat with us as well. Miss Gia, I heard that you're working with this one really awesome conglomerate in town, North 17.
Yes.
Oh, I heard that they're really happy to have you on the team.
And I'm happy to be there. I'm exploring different diet options, and I was approached by Nor, and it was just really made a lot of sense to just go ahead and join because it kind of like just fits in with who I am as a person, and I'm always like I want to represent a brand that I'm proud of. So I'm more than happy in helping this brand grow, and yeah, I'm just really excited about it, especially like the meaning behind it. It's really beautiful, so I'm super happy about it.
I'm happy to have you with us, and one of our viewers actually, he's putting you on the spot. He's saying, may we hear some vocals? So can you do a little something a cappella for us for like a good 30-second sample?
Okay. You guys like Adele? There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and shut me out and I'll lay your bare. There you go.
Nice job, but just remember that this is my show, so stop trying to upstage me. Jeez Louise. Constant, we can't keep bringing talented people on here anymore. It's getting a little bit... Yeah. Miss Gia, I got a question for you.
Have an answer.
Are you vegan yet?
I am. Are you vegan?
I am vegan, but are you all vegan? Let me know in the comments, please. So, Miss Gia, you said it's been about a month and 1 week for you being vegan now. Mm-hmm. And through meeting Noor and, just kind of talking to us about it, what was maybe like the first thing that sparked your interest with the vegan lifestyle?
Well, I've been thinking about it for like such a long time now that the transition itself wasn't even that hard. But the main thing was just this, like, if I can survive without harming any other species, then why not? Because that process can be so brutal and unfair. And, I put myself in the shoes of like a cow or a chicken. Like, what if I'm just in the jungle strolling along and something just decides to eat me? I would not be happy about that, So that, that's how I think about it. And, if I ever even start to think about why it's kind of okay to just eat meat, I just kind of like, I realign my thoughts back to being a selfless individual. Like, that's what helps me, that's what keeps me motivated to do a lot of things, is being selfless, because I plan to be giving back as much as I can. So this is my way of giving back to the animal kingdom. It's not eating them.
I think that's one of the best ways to give back to them is, hey, yeah, we don't have to eat you. I think it's really important that you said about realigning yourself sometimes whenever you might think about eating meat or so, because I've been vegan now for 2.5 years, and there have been times that I have thought about eating meat. There have been times that, I might look at myself, or people will see me and they're like, hey, bro, maybe your hair's thinning because you're not eating meat. That was an actual comment that I had gotten. Mm-hmm. I was like, actually, it's probably because every guy in my family starts to go bald fast. And the fact that I kept it for this long is pretty impressive. But things like that, they would get to my psyche, and it would have me really considering like, well, I should eat meat. And I would actually talk to Amari about it and go like, hey, I think I'm about to go ahead and maybe just once a week or something. And she just kind of look at me like,
right.
Yeah, and
meow.
Oh, she doesn't have to pay me the $17, folks. Oh, that's so unfortunate, because I was really looking forward to going to get me a nice Impossible Burger from the District Mills Market after this.
Maybe next time.
If you all can still help me out, I have a Patreon open, and it really does cost a lot of money to create each and every single one of these episodes. So if you could help sponsor, help fund us, that would be super-de-duper-de awesome. Cool beans. Mr. Kevin, he said, what was the number one deciding factor that influenced you to go 100% vegan? What were the top 3 immediate changes, if any, that you noticed? And before you answer, Manning is his last name. Is this Dad?
Oh, yes, that is my dad. And
well, hello! Glad to have you here
Dad.
with us. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely like a question my dad would ask. It's very detailed. It's well thought out. I love my dad so much. Thank you for joining the live. So, kind of like what I just went over, it was just deciding that I have plenty of options that are available to me, to where I don't have to hurt anything. And it's still tasty, I still eat very well. I posted something that I made the other night. It was delicious. So that was the main thing, just knowing that I have an alternative, like I have an option, So, it doesn't have to be that way. The top three
changes that you've noticed.
Right. Okay. Well, discipline. I do feel like it's helping me in that area. Just like with my locks, Like I'll just put one as discipline and patience, because I have to be patient as a vegan. I have to be patient in explaining like how my order has to be done. I have to be patient and like finding what I can eat when I'm at Walmart. I'm Googling like, is this okay? Is this okay? Like, so patience and discipline, so it's just helping me like become more of that. The second change is just health. I've always been conscious of, what I ate anyway. Like, I know not to just eat like a box of pizza every day. Like, I always diversified my food. And really that's a lot of how you raised me. Like, he always made sure like we had like lots of fruits and vegetables, and my mom too. So, a diet was always like important to me anyway. But yeah, so it's healthier. And the last change I would say is
It's funny that he puts you on the spot with 3. He said, I don't want 1, I don't want 2. I want you to give me 3 reasons or 3 things that you've noticed. But to kind of piggyback off just a little bit of what you were saying, I think that's awesome that you were a conscious eater before, that you did want to put healthy things in your body, because I was not that way. I was definitely, I will order the whole pizza box and I will eat it all, and I will make sure I do it after all of my friends left, so that way I can just eat it all for myself.
Well, I heard the Burger King story.
Yeah, and I was a Burger King fiend. It was because it was just cheap, something quick that I could put into my system, not knowing that, I'm putting cheap, disgusting things in here, and I get cheap, disgusting things out, and I look back at my life and it makes a lot of sense as to some of the company that I kept around and just things I was doing. But now taking in these whole foods, plant-based, it's really funny just seeing how the universe aligns with it. Especially even like at our little meeting yesterday, it was like, I was open to anything awesome happening.
Yes.
But then whenever Miss Sai came over and introduced herself, and just the whole way that little scenario played out, incredible.
Right. I guess that would be the third awesome change, is just the change of environment, like the quality of people. Not that people who eat meat aren't amazing. I'm just saying, like, vegans have a more they're more conscious of themselves and of their environment, and they've all been really just sweet and welcoming and like so helpful. Like, people have been reaching out to me like for different recipes and things like that. So just like being a part of this new community, new to me, and them just embracing me and being so loving and kind, like that's a really pleasant change, because not every group of people offers really consistently like great energy. So I get that from this community, and I like that. It's refreshing.
That's one of the favorite things that I like about it as well too. It's just there's so many good people. Don't get me wrong, you have your sour apples in each bunch, so I can't speak for all vegans, say that they're just all awesome, but generally, and going over just the numbers and the diversity of it, it's kind of one of those things that transcends politics, race, religion. It's just we are all here as compassionate, loving human beings, and that's the thing that I just love and respect about it the most. Amari, thank you for the pronunciation, and I'm really bad with pronouncing any form of ethnic name unless I do it in that dialect, which I've gotten really good at perfecting my African dialect. I've gotten really good at my German. I've gotten really good at my French. You said that Gia is Asian. So I've been working on an Asian dialect as well too.
Nice.
Let me try it for you. Hello, Gia.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You say your name is Gia Nicole Manning.
Yes.
See, Amari, and I guess I can do, because I've gotten really good at lots of different Caribbean, a lot of different African ones, like I was saying, Amari. So I guess it would be hello, Sakira. I'll let you tell me if I did good. She said false. Thanks, Amari.
It reminds me of Shakira, and I believe it might be Sakira, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I thought of when I heard her name.
Sakira, I hope you chime in and just let me know. I know I'm going to be seeing a lot more of you, which I'm excited about, but it does take me a while for just names. Even Gia. I had to just think about it just now because Jaya was about to come out because I saw it on social media for so long. And then finally, you know, it's like, oh, you're Gia. Yeah. Well, at first I said, you're Jaya.
Yeah.
Gia.
Yeah.
Oh! Maybe I'm not talking about the right person. We are.
Yeah, the J throws people off. It's like, I don't know, I think a G would make it more like obvious, I guess, for some reason that it's Gia, but it's all good. I usually just, you know, I'm like, it's Gia, like the chia pet, and you know, when you can like relate it to something else, then it helps.
I do the same thing. I say Royces and Rolls Royce. People get it, or sometimes they're like, oh, Royce the 5'9". I'm like, yes, because I'm a rapper. Like, or they're like, or you know, Hispanic. Prince Royce. I'm like, I'm Prince Royce. Prince Royce is way too sexy to, like, I'm King Royce. Let's do that one.
That's
King
a nice one.
Royce.
It's a nice one.
Yeah, that, people.
I could see that catching on.
I can see it catching on, which is why I'm scared to actually do it.
True.
Names do catch on for me sometimes. 2 years back, whenever I was doing my game show, it was called The Real Royce Show. And the thing that actually made me stop doing the show, despite all the work that we put into it and everything, I was at a party one day, and there's these group of young ladies, and they're like, oh my God, it's Real. And I was looking around, I was like, who is Real? And they're like, you're the guy from The Real Royce Show. Hey, Real. I was like, oh yeah, hi. But my name is Royce.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, and even after I said, yeah, my name is Royce, they said, yeah, hey, friends, his is Real, these are all my friends. And I was like, yeah. So the name of the show is The Real Royce Show, but my name is Royce.
Right.
And these veins in my head started popping out really, because I was just like, I'm not having this. And then right at that moment, I was like, I'm not doing the show anymore. I'm not doing that show anymore because I don't want that sticking around. I don't know. Did you ever watch like Everybody Loves New York or Flavor Flav?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm right there too. But you know, it's a part of our past that. But there's that one character on there, and I call him a character because that reality crap.
I remember him.
Real.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not that guy. No, I don't want any kind of association with it.
Yeah.
No offense to you, Real. I'm
Yeah.
sure that you're okay now. I hope you're vegan. Yeah. But what would you say, so do you have any other family members who are on that vegan lifestyle?
Not that I can think of right away. My stepfamily is Seventh-day Adventist, so they have a specific diet where they don't eat certain things. You know, but my family's pretty open-minded for the most part.
Oh, you lucky.
You know, so I don't, like, my mom was concerned about, like, where is the protein gonna come from and things like that, but besides that, you know, they're pretty supportive. Like, she would suggest different things I can eat. She bought me a sack of potatoes, really sweet. Always wanted a sack of potatoes. So that's, you know, it's nice. It's nice. Yeah, I don't feel like, you know, like I have to be like alone in this.
That is awesome. And now I feel slightly bad because Amari said, I think Real is actually dead. And then Jakira also said Real died a few years back. So rest in peace, Real.
Yeah, rest in peace. I think I did hear about that too, actually.
I do remember that now that they brought it up. But Chance still has a chance at being vegan.
Okay.
So.
Oh, they were brothers too, right?
They were brothers. They're happy and they're singing in we're colored. Give me a high five. Cut and print. Sorry, that. Yeah. I hope that my family kind of gets that more open-mindedness that yours does, because I have a few cousins in there who are kind of about it, but yeah, it's a struggle. It is definitely a struggle. But the fact that your mom did say, well, you know what, here's a sack of potatoes for you, please don't die, I think that is awesome.
Right. Yeah. And it's been over a month and I'm still here, so you know.
And then it'll be 2.5 years and you'll still be there, and then 10 years you'll be glowing up a storm. That's what I think I'm most excited about, those who are on our NOR team. just seeing like, yeah, this is where we're starting, but this is literally only just the beginning. Same thing with the show. This is episode 51, quite a bit of episodes in, but it's still literally just the beginning. I appreciate you for being here with us, Miss Gia. And I appreciate you all for being here with me as well. It really means a lot that you come in and tune in with us each and every single day. I hope you're back here with me tomorrow as I'm joined with singer-songwriter Miss Christina Blanc. I'll see you all tomorrow, and you have a great day.